How do maladaptive coping mechanisms undermine emotional resilience? Imagine trying to build a sturdy house on shaky ground. That's what relying on maladaptive coping strategies does to your emotional strength. These are habits like avoiding problems, turning to alcohol or drugs, emotional eating, or working nonstop to escape feelings. They might seem to help in the moment, but they actually weaken your ability to bounce back from stress over time. When you avoid facing your emotions, negative feelings don't go away. Instead, they pile up, making it harder to stay calm and clear-headed when new challenges come your way. This cycle of temporary relief and long-term damage stops you from developing the skills needed to handle future difficulties. Maladaptive coping directly harms your mental health. When you ignore problems or deny your feelings, anxiety and depression tend to grow worse. You miss chances to learn from tough situations, so you're less prepared when similar issues happen again. Over time, this pattern creates a downward spiral where your ability to manage stress diminishes. You become more fragile emotionally, and your confidence drops. This makes it even easier to fall into unhealthy habits, which only worsens your mental state. The effects aren't just in your mind. These coping methods can cause physical problems like trouble sleeping, weight changes, or dependence on substances. They also take a toll on your relationships. When you isolate yourself or become aggressive under pressure, you push away friends and family who could support you. Without a strong social network, handling stress becomes even harder. You end up facing problems alone, which makes everything seem more overwhelming. Using unhealthy coping strategies also blocks your growth. Emotional resilience depends on learning from setbacks and overcoming difficulties. When you avoid or blame yourself, you miss chances to develop problem-solving skills. You don't reflect it on how you've managed past struggles, so you don't build confidence. Instead of becoming stronger, you stay vulnerable because you haven't built the internal resources needed to face stress effectively. Balancing career demands with personal well-being can be especially tricky when maladaptive coping is involved. When work pressure rises, turning to overworking, substance use, or emotional withdrawal might seem like quick fixes. But these habits drain your energy, cloud your judgment, and cause health issues that make work even harder. They also damage your relationships and self-care routines, which are key to maintaining balance. As a result, both your mental health and work performance suffer. You might feel stuck in a cycle where stress feels unmanageable, and your ability to recover weakens. The good news is that replacing these unhealthy habits with healthier strategies can rebuild your emotional resilience. Learning problem-solving skills, practicing mindfulness and breathing exercises, and celebrating small successes help you handle stress better. Building strong social connections provides support when challenges arise. Over time, these efforts make you more capable of managing both work and personal life without sacrificing your well-being. Developing emotional resilience isn't about avoiding stress but learning to face it with the right tools. That way, you can stay balanced, confident, and ready for whatever comes next.